Welcome to the Dr. U Show. Hi, my name is Dr. Uyawani. You can call me Dr. U. And this segment, we're going to be talking about how to deal with kids during the current pandemic of coronavirus. So many of you have been home with your kids now for quite a while, and they're probably starting to drive you crazy. And so I have some useful tips that I will give you. But before I even get into that, I just want to spend a minute also talking about the child's brain. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because the child's brain is fundamentally different from the adult brain, and here's why. When your child is still yet to be born, their brain is being formed. Now, their brain is growing, of course, and right around birth, their growth really sort of explodes. So your brain cells increase and they're multiplying exponentially. Somewhere in that time, their brain will continue to grow, although right around school age, the kind of growth that the brain is having will change and it will be a different, just slightly more complex kind of growth. But their brain, in essence, will continue to grow well into their teenage years and even early adulthood. And so think about it. When that child is driving you crazy, you just feel like, why are you so frustrating? Their brain really still being formed well into their early 20s. So it's not unusual that you would have instances where you just can't seem to understand why they behave the way they do. So show them some grace and give yourself some room as well if you're getting frustrated. But back to talking about the brain growth. And here's the reason why I just want to spend a minute on it. The reason why it can be frustrating is because your child may need some time just in learning different skills. Right around school age, when the kind of brain growth they're experiencing changes, it's not so much that their brain is increasing in size. It's more so that it's increasing in the kind of complex behaviors and skills they're acquiring. And so just like any other skills you would acquire, you spend time sort of practicing or getting better at something you do. And so think about it. If your child's brain is also learning different skills, they may need some time to really get good at those skills. And so even simple things like, having them do a simple task at home. Don't be surprised if you have to repeat yourself so many times, because once again, your brain is trying to form that pathway so that they can really get good with that skill. Also, your child's brain is still more concrete, especially right around the school age years. And so abstract things are not so easy for them to understand. Abstract would be, for example, if you said to them, go up to your room, clean that room, and then do your homework and make sure it's done before dinner. In essence, you're asking them to have time management skills, which is an abstract concept. So it's not so easy for them to do, and that would almost mean nothing to them because they are more concrete, tangible things. Another difficulty you may find with kids is also poor self-regulation and poor impulse control. And so they have a difficult time pulling or reining themselves back in, or even having a self-control, like I said. So don't be surprised if you find them going to the fridge all the time to grab something to eat in the house, although you know they're not hungry. But again, like I said, you're helping them learn skills right as they grow up. So here are some helpful tips dealing with this situation we have on our hands. My first tip is for the parents to get just a little bit familiar with the child's learning modules. So for the schools, at least in this area, many of them have schedules online, or many of them have their schoolwork that the teacher has given them. I would take the time, even if it's for 1 or 2 hours over the weekend, and just get familiar with it. You don't have to be an expert in education, but just have some idea what you'll be getting involved with. My second tip is, in the morning, during the weekdays, I would encourage you to have a certain routine which you follow. So get them ready for school, although it will be school in the house. Get them, if it's having breakfast, a specific area that they have for their schoolwork, and get them started. Another tip I have is, I encourage you to give them quite a few different breaks because they have a short attention span, so they'll be all over the place. So put in recess time in there. Also, I encourage you to give them a lot of rewards because, again, it's going to be hard to get them to sit still. So reward them for any kind of good behavior or getting the work done. Also, check those assignments. You may not even know what you're checking, but you want there to be some kind of accountability. And then lastly, Encourage parents to check in with yourself, because these kids might be getting on your nerves so much that you may find you're getting so frustrated with them. And it's important the state of mind you're in, because your subconscious state will affect the mood of the house. So if you find you're getting frustrated, maybe take a few minutes and do some self-care. Meditate, take a walk, be kind to yourself. That's all for this segment. This is the Dr. U Show. Thank you for watching. Please like it if you found this helpful. Share it with someone, especially those who you think would benefit from it. And subscribe. Remember, you're not alone. Till next time.